I used to edit all my movies in Final Cut Pro on my iMac, but recently I've started using Lumafusion on my iPad Pro. I've been wanting to try a comparison between the two devices just to see how much of a difference there is. I wanted to try really pushing the iPad Pro and see what it could do, and I recently got a GoPro Hero 9. So what better test than to import, encode, color grade and export a 5K video to a 4K file. First up, we have a 2019 27-inch 5K iMac with a 3.7 GHz 6-core Intel Core i5 processor, and that's fitted with 40 GB of RAM. The graphics card is a Radeon Pro 580X with 8 GB of RAM. I guess the weakest link in this chain of specs is that 2TB Fusion drive, which is obviously slower than an SSD. Then we have the 2020 11-inch iPad Pro, which of course has the A12Z Bionic chip, and that's running at 2.5 GHz. This processor has 8 cores, 4 high performance and 4 high efficiency. There's 6 GB of RAM, and there is an 8-core GPU. The video we're working with is just over 5 minutes long. It's 5K resolution, running at 100 megabits a second bitrate, and it's encoded in H.265 or HEVC. Okay, so let's start with the iMac. We're going to import the video into Final Cut Pro, then we'll add a simple color grade, and finally we'll export that video in 4K resolution to the hard drive. Now we're going to quickly color grade the footage and see how long that takes. Okay, that's done. So now it's time to export it down to 4K and see how long that process takes. Now let's try the same process using Lumafusion on the iPad. Get ready for this, because I'm about to color grade the footage. And now we're going to export this into files in a 4K resolution. Okay, so here are the results. The iMac took around 7 minutes to import the footage, while the iPad took 27 seconds. That's a massive difference. Color grading on the iMac took almost 8 minutes, while the iPad took 2 seconds. That's not even funny. Finally, exporting to 4K took 11 minutes on the iMac, whereas the iPad took just over 3.5 minutes. Of course, as good as Lumafusion is, it's not as full-featured as Final Cut Pro, Premiere or DaVinci or any other editing software, but that's not the point. If time is money and you need to get a rough cut made for a client while you're out the office, then the iPad's perfect. Of course, if you bill your clients by the hour, I'd go with the iMac. Anyway, thanks for watching.